I've shut down all black names because I think it'll make my son's life harder. My wife thinks I'm racist, but she doesn't get it. We're both white, and when we were going through baby names, I kept crossing off every name that sounded even remotely black. Terrell. Absolutely not. DeAndre, not happening. Even names like Cameron or Xavier got vetoed because I'd known too many black guys with those names in law school. My wife kept pushing back, and I finally explained the reality. I work as a legal recruiter for corporate law firms, and I see what happens to applications. Partners glance at names and make snap judgments. I've watched a senior partner circle Trevin Johnson's name and write scholarship case in the margin, then toss a perfect transcript in the rejection pile. No interview, no second look, just gone. So when our son was born, we named him David. Plain, white as Wonder Bread. But it would get his resume read. Get him in the room, give him a fighting chance. Fast forward 8 years, and David's in 3rd grade. He's got this best friend named Terrell, whose dad, Kenneth, is a patent attorney at a small firm downtown. Brilliant guy, went to Howard Law, specialized in tech patents. The kids are glued at the hip. One Saturday, Kenneth picks up Terrell from our place and mentions he's interviewing at bigger firms. His current shop is struggling, and he's got 2 kids to feed. He's targeting corporate positions. I tell him, I've got connections at every major firm in the city. Send me your resume, I'll get you interviews. He emails it that night. I open the attachment, and my stomach drops. Kenneth Okafor, Howard Law School, Stanford undergrad, 15 years experience. 12 successful patent litigations. The guy's resume is flawless. I know exactly which firms would hire him. I also know exactly which ones would delete his email based on that name alone. Monday morning, I'm at my desk when a partner from Whitmore and Associates calls me. Big firm, corporate clients, they're looking for a patent attorney. Perfect fit. I start to mention Kenneth, and the partner cuts me off. Send me candidates, but keep it professional. We need someone who'll blend with the existing team. I know what that means. Their existing team is 47 attorneys. I've placed 8 of them, all white except 1 Asian associate. I send Kenneth's resume anyway, name stripped off, just credentials. The partner calls back in 10 minutes. This candidate is exceptional. Set up a call. I put Kenneth's name back on. Send it over. The partner's assistant emails back. Mr. Whitmore has decided to move in a different direction. Different direction. Same resume. Just added a name. That afternoon, David calls me from the school nurse's office. He's not hurt, but he's hysterical. Terrell's dad came for career day, and some kid's parent made a comment in the parking lot loud enough for Terrell to hear. Something about affirmative action lawyers. David heard it too. He's crying, asking me why Terrell's dad being a lawyer is hard to believe. I'm sitting there, looking at Kenneth's rejected resume still open on my screen, and it connects. Kenneth's been job hunting for 4 months. 4 months of sending out resumes that probably never got past the first glance. 4 months of Terrell watching his dad get more stressed, more defeated. 4 months of me doing nothing while placing mediocre white candidates left and right. So I did something that could get me blacklisted. I called Whitmore directly, bypassed his assistant, told him I'd made an error. The candidate I sent you, he's referred by David Chen. David Chen is a senior partner at their biggest competitor, and my former mentor. I was gambling that Whitmore wouldn't fact-check a partner referral. He took the call with Kenneth. I prepped Kenneth beforehand, told him to mention Chen casually, like they'd worked a case together. Kenneth's sharp. He pulled it off. By the end of the call, Whitmore couldn't find a single weakness, but I knew he'd still ghost. These guys always do. So I went nuclear. I called Chen myself, explained everything. Told him about Kenneth's credentials, the discrimination, the whole story. Chen's Korean came up through the ranks in the 80s when it was even worse. He made 1 phone call to Whitmore. Suddenly, Kenneth had an in-person interview. I spent the next 2 days coaching every reference on his list, making sure they emphasized his client relationships and litigation wins. Kenneth gets the job.